Hello everybody and happy Speed Build Saturday. So today this was originally streamed on the 20th of February and just doing a little voiceover for you for today. So this build, what I came in wanting to do was I wanted a craftsman house, I wanted 2 stories, and that was it. That's all I knew, that's all I wanted. I didn't have a plan, I didn't have anything. I normally at least have some kind of general idea, but I was just like, you know what, let's just wing it. This was originally streamed on my birthday, so it was my birthday stream, which I don't think I actually ever said in the stream, but yeah, that was my birthday. And yeah, we just ended up kind of going with the flow and kind of figuring things out as we went along. It ended up being a really pretty girly pink kind of craftsman style house, which I really, really liked. I don't even know if I'd call this craftsman anymore. It kind of ended up changing quite a bit along the way. But kind of the story of the build, what kind of ended up transpiring is we have a single mom who is a businesswoman who is definitely she's got her stuff together, and then we have 4 kids. So we have the oldest, who I imagine as a daughter, who is in university, she's studying art, and that's kind of what her kind of thing is. She doesn't really like the pink girly vibes of the house, so her room's a little bit darker, a little bit more moodier. And then we have twin child sims that are, again, pretty artsy, just twins, crazy twins, both girls. And then we have the youngest, who is a toddler, who I didn't particularly assign a gender to. Just the room is very rainbows and fun and a little bit chaotic, which I like. So that's kind of the story of the house. We ended up going with a lot of pink and stuff too, which is kind of what lent the pink house of this. So the outside's pretty plain in just a very basic kind of style. We had a bit of a time with the windows. I really wanted to use these seasons windows because I find they just fit this theme really well. And also I like using them because they're one of the only window sets that has a matching foundation. It has matching pillars. There's parts of the walls that match. It's really easy to make look good because it is just everything matches, and you can do it a different color. So a lot of times I find with when you're building with anything but black or white, it can be really difficult to make it look good. But the season stuff just works. So I also did a little bit of just a little bit of messing around with the roof here because we had some we just ended up changing the floor plan a little bit as he went along. But that's kind of the story of the house. It just kind of came along. That's how I usually build, is I just kind of go in with a 1 sentence idea or something like that and kind of build the story up as it goes. So, and this kind of actually worked out really well. The floor plan just kind of flowed really easily, which was really nice. That doesn't always happen. The only really problem was trying to figure out where I was going to put the kitchen and the stairs. Well, the kitchen kind of played in pretty quick. It was the living room area. I really wanted to have the stairs kind of in the center of the living room because I thought that would look really nice, but it just, with the way that things were flowing, and it just didn't work out how we wanted it to. So at the end, it ended up being kind of tucked away into the corner, which just makes the floor plan a little bit easier and a little bit more flowy. But eventually we will do stairs in the middle of the room because I think it looks so cool if you can do it really well, but it just was not today. So, but yeah, that's kind of the gist and the story of the build. That we're kind of just trying to figure out where we're gonna have bathrooms and things like that, because I did want an ensuite. Whenever I'm building a house, I always try to put an ensuite in because I think it just makes the flow of the house a lot easier, but it just totally depends. Now we're just trying to figure out the upstairs. Ended up going with the 3 bedrooms. They're all kind of awkward sizes, and then just trying to figure out where we're gonna put bathrooms and things like that. So, yeah, that's kind of the gist. And yeah, we'll just kind of go on a tangent now. For my birthday, I got a Kindle, which is super awesome, from my husband, which was super nice of him. I have been reading on my phone, on Kindle Unlimited on my phone for years now. So it's really nice to have a big Kindle, and actually be able to read a normal kind of book. So that was super nice of him, and I'm super excited for that. If you have any book recommendations that you liked, send them my way. as well as I was looking at like stickers and stuff for decoration. So if you have a favorite creator who makes stickers or like book talky things, hit me up because I do love books. So that's kind of a little fun fact about me. I have always been an avid reader. I was a real big reader when I was in school, especially high school, and then things kind of fell off as I got older and started working. But over the last like 2 years, I've definitely really got back into it because, you know, reading's just such a great way to distract yourself. So, and I read over 300 books last year while working full time. So, and now I'm making YouTube videos. So, I think I actually have less time now that I'm making YouTube videos than when I did start to make when I was working full time. So it's kind of funny how that works. So we're just trying to figure out the kind of flow, the colors, the things like that, where we're putting the cabinets, everything like that. I was still really stuck on having this like island idea. Like I couldn't do it with the stairs, so I was like, I was gonna do it with an island. I was gonna have like a big, but it wasn't working. It wasn't flowing. The way that we were going wasn't working. So, and then these cabinets having a little bit of a pink undertone was what led to the whole build being pink. Really, that was what started it all, is these cabinets. And they don't even really look pink per se. They just have like a little bit of a pink undertone. And I also was getting really mad. If you look on the right corner, top cabinet, that's the same swatch. It is just a glitch, which is super freaking annoying. It's so annoying when that happens because there's nothing you can do about it. But it just is what it is. That's what you gotta do. So that sucks. But anyways, we made it work. Another thing I normally do when I'm building is I just pull out everything I think that can possibly work and then just kind of fit it in as I go, because I find that's the fastest way to do it. And then you get lots of decorations and stuff. And I do love all placing things and making houses look a little bit lived in. If you watched my last Speed Build Saturday from last week, definitely was a more lived in house. It was another family home, but the family definitely was busy. This kind of mom, she definitely had like, she's more put together. She has a cleaner coming, you know, like she's got her stuff together. Also, I did do some diagonal placement of flooring. If you want to know how to do that, it's Control F to change it between a full tile and a quarter tile, and that just helps make the room look a little bit cooler. You can also rotate floor tiles around as well, just to make things look more natural. If you are trying to do like a square room and you don't want the floor tiles all looking funny, that's another cool little tip for Sims building. But now we're kind of really going into the pink. We're leaning into the pink at this point. So you can kind of tell as the chairs start to come out that it's like, okay, we're doing pink. We're doing pink. And pink's not even my favorite color. Like, I'm a purple girl. I don't know if you can tell from my channel that everything's purple. Like, I love purple. Like, my nails are purple right now. I have, like, all of my planners and everything are purple. So, like, it's kind of funny that my birthday stream, I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do a pink house. But, like, whatever. I don't think I put anything purple in this entire house, which is really funny. I also just will apologize for my voice as well. If it sounds a little bit funky, it's because I'm trying to get over a cold and I have a really congested throat, which is real bad when you're trying to talk for a significant amount of time during the day. So I ended up having to cut a couple streams this week because my voice has been so bad, but it's just weather. We just had a big snowstorm as well, which usually I end up getting sick around snowstorms and things like that. So and like pressure changes and things like that make me more congested. Just lives of being mildly ill, but anyways, so yeah, we just actually got like almost 2 feet of snow here today. So we're I have to go shovel after this. So yay, love shoveling. I'm definitely not a winter girl. Like, I should be living somewhere warm, but I'm stuck in snowland. So it kind of sucks because I absolutely hate the cold. Like, I am happiest in like 35 degrees Celsius, like nice and warm, but I'm stuck where it's cold pretty much the whole year long. So And without doxing myself, that is all I will tell you about where I am currently living, because I do not want to have people knowing where I live. Because that's the last thing we need, is to get stalkers. I mean, like, yeah, I don't think most people are going to be like that, but there's definitely some people out there that kind of suck. So, not going to tell you actually where I live. But yeah, do you like the snow? Are you a snow person? Do you like the warmth? Do you like the cold? What's your ideal temperature? Like, my husband is like 10 degrees is his happy place, and lower, like to like negatives 4 or 5, where I'm just, no, I hate being cold. I'm constantly sitting with the heating pad on me, like, or a blanket, or both. Like, it's just, I like being warm. So it's just funny how that works. We're just going back to the build for a second here. Another nice little fun trick is these that ottoman's actually a chair, but it looks really nice just having a little poof there. But your Sims will sit on it. So that's a little fun little tip. Fun little tip. But yeah, snow, gross, my opinion. That's my my opinion. And my dogs hate the snow too. Like, both my dogs, I have little dogs. I have little floofy dogs. And my eldest one, Koopa, is more of, like, he'll go outside in the snow. If it's too cold, he's gonna go pretty quick. But he just, like, sometimes is a big, like he'll go outside and then he'll run back right inside. My younger one, Magic, is more of like he likes to go eat snow. Like, he loves to just go stand on the patio and lick, but his feet get really cold and he gets stuck out there. And then I have to go out in my slippers and rescue him, because he won't walk anymore. He'll just stand there lifting his feet up and crying. So that's a little fun thing that I love that he does, where I have to go out and save him from the snow because he stays outside eating snow too long. So, and my cat too loves eating snow. I don't let my cat outside for a plethora of reasons that I probably will get some hate if I go into a big rant about. But besides that fact, I don't let him go outside. He has an autoimmune disease, which can, if he gets diseases from other cats, can potentially kill him. So he is like a strictly indoor cat for one of the many reasons why I don't let my cats outside. But he loves the snow too. Like, I'll bring a bowl in sometimes for him and let him eat the snow, because he just loves it so much. And he originally was a farm cat that got really, really sick and ended up getting adopted out because he couldn't stay outside anymore. And then for a plethora of reasons, he actually, when I first got him, he had been attacked by some kind of wild animal. I'm not sure what kind of wild animal, but he had a big wound on his head and damage to his eye, and had to get eye surgery and a bunch of other stuff. That was nice and fun. And then we ended up got him all healed up, had him for a couple months, and he tried to die on us with his autoimmune disease, which is incredibly rare in cats, the specific disease he has. I've worked around animals for a lot of my life and never seen it before. So, and a lot of the specialists too that we were working with when he got sick definitely did not have any kind of, like, they've never seen it before. It's more of a dog disease than it ever was in cats. So, little fun fact, he was just in a bit of a relapse a couple weeks ago, and he's starting to do a lot better now, so our fingers are crossed. He's definitely not out of the woods yet, but we're doing a lot better, which is super. And hopefully he keeps going like that, because he, I want him to live. But it just kind of totally depends on him. So, but to kind of get back to the build, we're heading upstairs now. I figured the biggest room would go to the twins, or I would put 2 Sims in there because that makes the most logical sense to me, because the rooms didn't match up, but the way that those windows were, I didn't want to change the windows because I like them on the outside of the house, and blah, 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 blah. And that's kind of the gist of that, why that room's the biggest one. I ended up starting with it too, and I couldn't remember if this glitch had been fixed or not when I was building, so I put the dresser, like the little side table, underneath the bed, because I wanted to make sure that it looked nice. But I don't remember if it still doesn't work or not. I haven't play tested this house, so If your Sims are not able to sleep in the top bunk of this house, if you download it, it is because of that side table. Because for the longest time, you couldn't put anything else under a bed besides a bed for some reason. I don't know if it's been fixed or not yet. So if that ever happens to you and you can't get a Sim up on a bunk bed, it's because of that. Fun fact, which I totally didn't learn by accidentally doing that because I thought it looked nice and then couldn't figure out why the bed wasn't working. So fun little fact there. Just kind of another thing I like to do in these bigger rooms where I have more space, when I'm building like a 3x2 room for Sims, like I'm not putting this much work like into making it nice, but having a little play area, I kind of use a rug to kind of separate it off. And I think it makes the room look nice. And then you kind of have your sleeping space and your play space. And then, yeah, I've been a real big fan of the kit that I can't even remember what it's called now. It's the one that Plumbella helped designed, that I keep pulling those wallpapers out because it just, for some reason, this time of like just this last month, whenever I'm building a house, I just right away want to go to that kit. Like the last build, I put like a whole room of it. I've been using a lot of wallpapers. It's just such a good kit. It's and it just is really fun. So I really like it for kids' rooms and toddlers' rooms and things like that. So this is now the toddlers' room here that we're doing. It is definitely a little bit chaotic. I'm not even sure if this looks good, but it's what I did. And I think any toddler would have a great time in it. I mean, like, I don't have a lot of toddlers in my life, but I think it looks fun, right? You have a kid, your kids like lots of color and lots of textures and things like that as they're learning and touching and seeing. So I put like lots of fun pictures and lots of different colors and things like that in the room just to kind of make it look a little bit more fun. Lots of pinks. I don't think it honestly works. Like if this was my bedroom, I think I'd have a headache, but I don't know. I think a kid would like it. I think it's fun. It just is a lot. It is a lot. So I ended up having to like put some plain walls on it because I was going a little crazy. But yeah, it's just a very busy room. And then this is the eldest daughter's room that I was planning. So kind of like doesn't match any of the rest of the house. And that's kind of my point of it. And I also do love that wallpaper's from Paranormal Stuff. And it's just such a nice wallpaper. Like, especially that swatch. It's my favorite. It almost matches the colors that I have my inside of my house painted. It's just like one of my favorite colors for decorating. Even though purple's my favorite color, I don't love purple for like decorations because I find it can either be very muted and kind of look funny, or it's very dark. And that's not like how you want to live your life. But I mean, you can. I mean, I've seen rooms that are really beautiful that have black wallpaper, but that wasn't kind of my idea. So like my kind of theme in my house is gold, like a tealy dark blue, and like a light whitey blue gray. So that's kind of fun facts. Learning lots of fun facts about me today, talking about my house and my style preferences and things like that. But yeah. Also speaking about color, all my animals are color coded, which is a fun little fact. In case you're wondering, Koopa, my eldest dog, is blue. My youngest dog, Magic, is orange, and my cat is green. So they all have their own separate sets of leashes and collars that are all in those colors, and everything fits, which is really nice. And I don't know, that's just the reason why I did that. I don't know, it just worked. And it's something I'll probably stick with. So also all of my animals are boys, so totally by accident I just keep getting boys. So I have my three little boys. But yeah. And then I kind of made a playroom for the common area here just because we had the space. It's kind of in front of the bathroom, which is a little bit of a weird space to have a playroom, but like whatever. And I can imagine this mom too being like, don't bring your toys downstairs. I don't want your toys downstairs. Like, keep them upstairs, kind of hidden. And also I feel kind of bad for this eldest daughter because the playroom is literally right outside her door. So I imagine it's going to be very noisy. So yeah. I've also been thinking about starting a little bit of a Let's Play series with The Sims. So I was kind of looking at some challenges and things like that. I've seen like the Super Sim challenge and things like that. So I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. If you have any suggestions, I would definitely appreciate them. If you want to see a challenge, something like that, like a legacy challenge too would be something I'd be definitely interested in. I don't do a lot of Sims gameplay. I'm more of a girl that just builds. I build a house, I'll build a family for them. I'm not really a creative sim person either. I really struggle in creative sim to make sims that look nice. I find I just make the same sim over and over and over again. So it definitely would be interesting to try and do something a little bit different, try it out, because like being just a builder can be kind of boring. I want to kind of make things a little bit more exciting. So if you have a challenge that you're thinking of that you would like to see, or something like that, just let me know. I am also doing right now the 24x24 Sims challenge the gameplay challenge on my Twitch. I haven't posted it on YouTube yet. For a couple of reasons. The first one is I found it really hard to edit because of the way like I've done it. I also had some problems recording the first episode when I was streaming it, and it's recorded into 1-minute clips. So I had 2.5 hours worth of clips in 1-minute intervals, which is why it's going to be such a pain to edit. But if you want to see it, just let me know and I will do it. I just don't know if it'll be something that everyone's interested in. But yeah, I've been trying to kind of almost like speed run that, trying to get everything done as quickly as I can. It's been 5 hours of gameplay at this point, so it's not really quick, but I'm almost done. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know and I definitely can post it. I also can post the entire streams as well. Just let me know what you're interested in. If you want to see that, let me know. If you don't care, let me know. Just tell me what you guys want to. If there's something that you want me to try, I'm always willing to try new things. If I hate them, I won't do them again. So just, yeah, let me know. And now we're just kind of finishing up the front and backyards. I was just doing some landscaping. I'm getting some seating and stuff out on the porches. And we're pretty much coming to almost a close here, but just trying to put stuff in the backyard. I ended up putting like a lot of toys and stuff in the backyard. I am really bad at building backyards. I find them really difficult to make look good. I just never know what to put in them. And I find like the outdoor tab not very helpful. Like I wish there was more something in there, like I don't know. I just find backyards really hard, and I have all the backyard kits as well to try to make it easier, but I still really struggle to make them look good. So it's definitely something I'm gonna have to work on. I usually honestly just leave my backyards empty, or I'll put a pool in them and put some chairs and be like, good enough. So I've been trying to like get a little bit more creative in backyards, because like everything inside is so easy to me and everything outside is just so difficult. So but there has to be some kind of problem. So ended up just like shuffling things around too, because I wanted to do a swing set. I normally put like a little bit of dirt underneath the swing set so it looks like it's been used. Fun little trick that makes it look more natural. I mean, it is The Sims, so like that doesn't actually happen, but whatever. And then some toys, a little tent, some things like that out there. So yeah, and then we're just finishing up a little patio space here, putting a little bit of a diagonal line, and then we'll be going into screenshots, or like a little tour right here now. So our little kitchen, our little living area, our office, our master bedroom, our, kind of like all of our bedrooms, everything like that. So on that note, that's pretty much the end of the speed build. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please like and subscribe. I do also stream on Twitch, so come check that out as well, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.